Her name is Terry. She follows me all around Massachusetts, Maine, New Hampshire.
Nothing to do with it.
She has been to 98 of my shows. This is the 98th show that she's been to. And she has become one of my group kind of. She helps me with my equipment. She helps me break down my equipment. And she's waiting to get to 100. Now I'm sure she'll make it because I've got like 14 shows in February, so she's going to be the one of them anyways. But she wanted to wait. Hey, you can give her a hand. So we met about 5 years ago. Her sister was in a nursing home, and she hired me to sing to her sister. And I'm singing to her sister, and her sister's smiling, and we're singing. And I got this one and her sister's daughter on the couch crying. and I'm trying to sing to her sister, and she's bawling over on the side. And we've known each other since then. So so Terry, I'd like to say thank you, first of all. You're saving my legs, you know that, right? Help me with all my good. So ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who don't know why I do what I do. First of all, I grew up in a town called Chelsea. How many people know that town, Chelsea? Well, when I grew up, I grew up on Essex Street in Chelsea. How many people know that street? Next to Riley's Roast Beef. Remember Riley's Roast Beef? And Cat's Bagels. Do you know that the owner of Cat's Bagels, from when I was 8 years old, he still does the bagels over there. He still does them. So I stop in there every once in a while. But so when I was growing up, Essex Street was named the worst street in all of New England states for drugs, violence, and drugs and killings. So it was a common occurrence for me at 6 to 8 years old to walk outside and see somebody gunned down in the street, literally gunned down in the street. My father was a contractor, and I lived with my two stepsisters, and he built our beds. He built our beds into the wall. And before he sheetrocked them, he lined them with steel, because the bullets, when the gangs would have a fight outside, the bullets would come through the house. So my father's hours, he got up at 6 o'clock, went to work, came home at 3. My mother had supper waiting on the table for him. He ate supper, went to bed at 3:30, got back up at 11 o'clock because the drug dealer hours were from 11 to 4. So he got up from 11 to 4 and he just peeked out the window while we were all sleeping to make sure that nothing happened or he could wake us up. And that's how I lived till I was probably 13, 14 years old. And then I got a job and I was out of there most of the time. But I've never to this day had a drug. I've never drank. I've never had anything. It was because of Elvis's music in my head. I used to fall asleep with my headphones on to Elvis's gospel music. So I thank him, and this is why I do my tribute, because I thank him. I don't do competitions, I don't do contests, I don't do any of that crap, because I'm doing it for Elvis, because he saved me as a kid. Now let's fast forward to 47 years old. I've had 13 surgeries on my legs. The last surgery left my left leg not able to bend correctly. So I was a foreman electrician for 26 years. And I couldn't do my job anymore, I couldn't work anymore. So my wife over here says, well, you're gonna have to do your Elvis full time. And I'm like, honey, I'm a foreman electrician, you know. The financial part of it ain't gonna work. It's not gonna work. She goes, yeah, but maybe you'll get the nursing homes and things like that. You get that, maybe it'll make it up. Knock on wood. Last year I had 174 shows for the year. I'm making more now than I ever made as a foreman electrician. So thank you again, Elvis. So when she comes to my shows, she helps me bring it because she knows about my issue. Like I'm wearing a brace right now under this. I've got a brace on just because this lady now they want to put another knee replacement in my leg, and I'm not doing it. 13 surgeries is enough for me. So, but she comes to my shows. She meets me there right before I get there, and she's usually, You know, if I gotta be there at 1 o'clock, she's usually there at 12. And she's sitting out in the parking lot. She said, "Yeah, where are you?" I said, "Don't tell me, you're there already." Yeah, I'm there. Well, anyway, so I wanted to thank you again. And listen, I know you want to wait till February 14th to the 100 show, but there's no way that you're going to wait that long to get to 100. But I got something for you. I got something special for you. Where is it? Oh, it's over here.
What did you do? Look at me. I didn't do anything. It's not me.
So I wanted to, you know, because you're part of my whole deal now, because 98 shows. I do $2 million, you know, to be honest.
Yeah,
But so I'd like to give you this. This is a little present for you. So the name of my company is called Tributors, and I'm a tribute to Elvis. So the name of my company is Tributors. So we got her own jacket for Tributors.
Oh my God.
And it says Tributors staff. See how it says? Turn around so you can see. I put staff down under the name. So 98 shows, that's $9,800.
Nope, all him. Yeah. Nope. 100%. Nothing to do with me at all. I swear to God, nothing to do with me.
Let's go back to Hawaii.
That's so sweet of him.